Hey guys, it's Raf's Rocks here. I want to give you a little update about a location that many of you know, Morrison Quarry. What happened here is just a big logging road being built, and I think equipment hit the corner of the hill where Morrison Quarry remnants are. And look at the goodies. I'm not here for those. I don't have time to go through this. I'm going to some different location today, but look at the amount of sertrolite zircon is here, and some of them they have decent size. You see, there's a cross section of one of them. Looks like there's sodalite here. This is all. I don't think it's blasted, but I think the equipment hit it and just kind of scraped it. So yeah, maybe on my way back I check it out. There's some even greenish mineral here, and lots of sodalite coming through. Yeah, I'm wearing my high visibility gear because I already hear shots. So anyway, I'm heading to a location to find some other goodies, but you can see all this is untouched. Look at that. Just put some stuff on top of this rock. So maybe on the way back I pick up something if I don't find other things that interest me. See, there's sodalite here. I bet when you open this, there's some other stuff. I don't think blue corundum is associated with this locale, but that's the road towards Davies Quarry, and that's the road that goes on the edge of the park. Yeah, I tell you what I find later. Hope I don't get shot. Beautiful day. So I reached, guys, one of my favorite places when I'm rock hounding. I have a few places that I really like to take a break and have a snack. This is one of them. This is the pond just before Davies Quarry. And to my surprise, this logging equipment arrived here and disturbed this massive pile of rock that was piled here. Probably when the mine was in operation, they used that some of that debris, which wasn't worth shipping, to fill this this valley, I guess, to ship away the stuff. Yeah, so this is also untouched new rocks on the ground, on a road. You can see actually this one is very interesting. If you didn't know how how you call it, blue corundum looks like, you may be mistaken it and thinking that this is it. In fact, some of those nephelins mimic blue corundum very well. Look at that. See? Pale blue, sexagonal. Anyway, I'm heading that way, and just when it connects to the Davies Quarry, I'm gonna hit left. I'm following Mr. Hewitt directions, a mile away from the Davies Quarry West. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, so I think this is basically natural face of the rock. This is what prospectors would come across, let's say, in 1940s. See, this is actually where were crystallized nephelin crystals of bluish nephelin, So basically, whatever you put your finger in, you actually have well developed crystals. Some of them have very good radiations. I don't know what this is. Looks like mica. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop by here on the way back, because this is really well crystallized wall. And oh, there's zircon here. Oh wow. Yeah, definitely gonna check this out in the back, because I'm really getting stopped by this logging operation, and I can't concentrate on reaching my destination. They're really nice, actually, crystal faces of nepheline, solid. So this ridge goes straight this way and becomes Davis Quarry, which is off limit. Somebody has a claim on it, but you know what? This is on the road now, logging road. This is good for picking. Yeah, very nice. I get a bed in this loose gravel-like material. Look at it. Isn't that nice? A specimen of nepheline. It's a mineral too, you know. Just gonna leave it here because I don't want to load my backpack and then go back and forth in the same with the same. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you see on the phone. Radiations. Anyway, it's a good spot to dig. If I can't find anything else, I will spend my time here and see those crystals, cross sections. Even here, I bet there is a zircon here. Okay, see you later. Guys, I'm kind of happy I came here today, because what happened to this forest here is unbelievable. I came from there. That's the direction of Davis Quarry, and look at this. Ta-da! This forest was so dense with hardwood, maple, but all they left is the tall white pine. They left, I mean, they cut even hemlocks. This is hemlock's stamp. Look at the size of this tree. Hemlock was one of those hated trees by lumberjacks, because all saws were getting dull on this wood. But this equipment that is working around here is giving us a favor, because it's disturbing bedrock, moving some alluvial even rocks. But this is exactly rock and salt and pepper we're looking for. I'm gonna head that way. That looks like a new path, and see what's going on this ridge. Other than that, I'm gonna follow my last excursion and go on a ridge there, turn right, and I'm gonna be over York River and see what we find. But let's go there. I love the sun today, and those pines, they want them grow bigger, I guess. Poplar is left, birch is gone, firewood is gone. I know trees because I used to be a cabinet maker back in Poland. So let's see what we can find. On my way to my destination, I'm encountering some interesting outcrops from machines that broke the ground. There's some calcite, some quartz, some even crystal, trying to be crystals. Yeah, and the hunting season is upon us. Somebody's already preparing. You know what? If you sit on a nest like this above a place like this, the deer has no chance, or moose, or elk, whatever you're shooting. So I don't know, I don't like hunting. If you can kill it with a knife one-on-one, then you deserve to eat it. That's just my opinion. Okay guys, I think it's starting to happen. I'm starting to find mass blue corundum in mass. That's what I noticed that you can find in this area, and it is very well defined few walls. So this one is a keeper, comes from this boulder in this area. So loggers are my helpers today. I'm just following this new path, and they hitting rocks hidden under, and they're finding our stuff. So let's go. I would like to find some a spindle crystal. Let's see. Guys, every step I make there is something more interesting. I'm so glad it's dry today, because I can actually expose some of this cool crystals. I think this is scapolite concentration under this big flat boulder, which carries very good rocks indicating possibility of corundum. But look at the structures here of these crystals. So that road that the equipment is pushing stuff, so there's a lot of alluvial boulders, you know, from the local mother rock, or perhaps brought from other areas, we don't know. But it's super interesting geology here. A lot of quartz, you know. Whenever I see fresh break on the side of the wall, or even here, so mica and possibility of great finds. And I don't think anybody was here for months, so I don't see any footsteps or anything. Yeah, so if you get yourself here, guys, check out these boulders on the side of the road. Nobody can take it home, but you can take a picture with it. Tell them Raf send you. So here I am, guys, on top of the ridge, about a mile away from Davy's quarry, and I found this very trenchy looking area. You can see sloping down big time. Looks like a very old prospect, but I think it's a wrong type of rock, to be honest, because everything is very reddish, pinkish quartz, vein like material. I am really tired because there was so much incline, and I'm supposed to hit another place today, and I don't want to wear myself off. See, there's natural ridge to it, but there's also workings, you can tell. So I'm gonna check a few of those ditches and probably head back where I came from and check those couple of exposures on the log road to get some souvenirs home. Well, I'm glad you came along. The weather is amazing. I feel very refreshed, although tired, but refreshed. So time for a snack and a little bit of prospecting here.